All right. So, Chris here at Midwest Long Range. Forgive me if I'm a little all over the place. It's hot. I just got home and I decided I'm gonna make a quick introduction video. The stock may look familiar, but the gun is different. The last time all this was out here on the bench, it was a Bergara. Well, my Vudoo 360 finally came in. Big shout out, I can't even talk today, guys, to the guys over at Vudoo Gunworks. I really appreciate them getting this out to me. Up at the shop, Midwest Gun and Pawn, we ordered in a few of them. Phil got a full build from them. I went with just a barreled action. What I went with is the 360 action. I do shoot Curtis custom centerfire guns, so that for me, that's the best trainer, you know, 60-degree bolt throw, all that kind of stuff. I went with the 22-inch MTU taper Bartlein barrel, sitting in my MDT XRS chassis. You will notice that I have upgraded to the Gen 2 4N with the weight system integral underneath the barrel, milled in Arca rail, and of course it's got the night vision hood thing, whatever you want to call it. And I'm still running the Timony hit trigger. Love that trigger. I run it in all my stuff. Some guys tell me I need to switch, but it's not happening today, I promise you that. Also running the MDT Elite rings and a Riton X7 3-24x56 Conquer with the Odin reticle. I ran this scope on the Bergara at the very end. We went to Oklahoma and shot at the Recon by Fire range, and I ran that scope and it performed really good there. Some of the functions on it are still a little stiff, but we're gonna get her broke in, see if she loosens up. But so far, really clear, track's real good. I'm happy with it. If we can get some of this stuff back here to loosen up, that'd be even better. But, and of course my accu-tac BR4. Can't forget accu-tac. I run their stuff on everything. Sometimes I'm bad to overlook it. One thing I'm going to look at today, I've already shot some 50-yard groups. This gun shoots lights out at 50. I mean, when you buy a Vudoo, it should shoot lights out at 50. And I've been shooting at 100 a little bit. You know, we're maintaining right at either just over an inch or just under an inch. And I'm not sure if that's me, if maybe I need to try some different torques on my chassis to action, see how that all goes. But we're also going to look at that dude again, the ATS tuner, see if it helps with anything. But I just thought it'd be cool to get it out here on the table and show it to you guys, and maybe take a few shots with it downrange just so you can see kind of what we're working with. I've got some kind of used up targets down there, so bear with me. It is hot out here today. And when I shut the doors on the shop, it gets even hotter. So let's get rocking and rolling. Let's get this thing going. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take, we're going to shoot a 5-shot group at 50 just to show you kind of what it's doing. I've shot a few rounds through it already, but just kind of give you an idea. I do have some other groups on that paper. For that I shot yesterday, some 10-shot groups and what have you, that look really good. So let me hit the forward button. All right. Get a little parallax adjustment. All right. We're going to go top left diamond, going for the center. I don't know that it's sighted in for bullseye, but we're going for groups, just so everybody knows. right, not bad. Not bad. If you look, and I'll highlight it in the video, if you look over on the right hand side of the target, there's a little group kind of right up there. That's 10 shots I shot yesterday. I've got my grill going and I'm trying to do this and all that at the same time, so I'm probably not in the best shooting shape right now. Not that I'm ever that great, but the gun does shoot lights out. It is really, really good. I'm not going to complain about that, considering I just got home. But now we're going to redirect, go over to the 100-yard target. I don't have a grid down there on that paper, so I may just be shooting at pre-existing bullet holes. Probably not the best thing to do on a YouTube video, but we're going to do it anyway. Alright, so we're going to take shots at 100 yards now, and this is without the tuner on it. Just going to see kind of what it looks like, and if we want to try a match with it with no tuner, or if we want to go ahead and put it on there and see what it does. So 5-shot group. I'm using the existing bullet hole as my point of aim. Forgive me for this, because the chiggers are really bad out there and I don't want to walk down the hill. I think I might have pulled that one over just a tad. All right, not a terrible group. It is a nice kind of rounded group. It's not a string. I'm glad to see that. It appears to be right in that 1-inch territory, somewhere in there. I'm not going down there to measure it right this second, but I may go ahead and throw the tuner on it and see how that does. I won't bore you with all of it. We went through all the steps of how to do the tuner on my other video on the Ruger Precision. But I'll go ahead and I'll get it all done, and we'll take a look at the before and after results once I get it done. All right. All right. So I've got what I think is a pretty good tune setting. We'll find out here in just a second. It shot a pretty decent 5-shot group. We're going to shoot a 10 on it. Again, I'm shooting at an existing hole, using it as my point of aim. I have not spent, 150, 200 rounds going through every single setting on this thing. This is just one of the good node that I came to in the first, I don't know, just half rotation of the tuner. I don't even think I went a full half rotation. I think I might have went, I think I'm sitting on 4/10 from 0, so I haven't went very far at all. So keep that in mind. I'm just kind of trying to show the difference here. All right, here we go. I really feel like I pulled that very first one. I don't know why, it just didn't feel right. That one didn't feel right either, but yeah, I guess it is what it is. Oh, don't break the cheek well, don't break the cheek well. Good Lord, you know, when you feel like you ought to be out of bullets. Dadgummit. That's all of them. So, now, sitting here, we're going to look at this group. I definitely feel like I pulled the very first one. I don't know why. I know when the trigger broke, I saw it sling out hard right, and I felt something kind of, I think my body weight shifted. I am not sitting down as much as it may look like it. I am standing up, leaning on this deal here. This is not a solid, you know, it's not like I'm laid up shooting prone. Even then, I could have slung that one doing that as well. I'm not sitting in a chair. I'm kind of shooting modified prone, for lack of a better term. I do have pretty good stable rest. I mean, I've got the bipod kind of shoved off into the window frame, and my body weight is kind of leaned up against this table, so it's pretty steady. It could be a little more so. But by comparison, you omit the one flyer and then just a little bit of them ones there on the bottom. You know, you could see me messing with the mag. I don't know if any of that had anything to do with it. I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying the gun shoots better than I can. So that being said, this is our very first look at the Vudoo 360 in my XRS chassis with my Riton X7 Conquer. We will be shooting matches with this gun. We will go to some NRL X competitions. We will go to some Most Series matches. I will be at the Most/PRS Midwest Regional Series finale in November. I'll be there. Midwest Long Range and Midwest Gun and Pawn will be there. Just taking part, and we'll make sure we've got our event trailer and all that stuff there with us for the guys who have seen us come out like that before. You guys know kind of what to expect. We have been making some improvements to the trailer, getting some more stuff. You know, it's all a work in progress, right? We're getting into it, and we're trying to take part in it as much as we possibly can. So with all that being said, I really appreciate everybody watching. Again, we kind of cooked right on past 500 subscribers the other day. I've got some stuff in the works, maybe some giveaway stuff coming up, so stay tuned. And remember, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, please hit that button. It really helps me out. Also, go check me out on Instagram, Facebook, and I have a TikTok account as well that does pretty well, even though they don't like the pew-pews over there. But we're making do. So, Vudoo 360. Come back and see me next time.